Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else that can hear the sound of my voice to this week's edition of the Petty and Ill-Informed podcast, where we venture our petty and ill-informed opinions about a variety of topics. Joining me from the 40 Slip, Chris York, now from AI Lovecraft. I've been plugging that a lot lately. Chris, how are you?
I am good. I haven't been doing the videos much lately on the AI Lovecraft channel. I started working again. It kind of threw my complete schedule off. So I got a plan for this Sunday night to record a couple of stories for it, but hoping to get back into the swing of putting out regular stuff.
Sweet. And as always, my beautiful, glamorous co-host, Nikki. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing all right. Nothing
Good.
to report, just work.
All right. As you requested, SoFlo, the game this week will be Skull and Bones. Enjoy. So, before we get on to the news stories, do you guys want to discuss anything? Any conspiracy theories this week, Nikki?
I'm trying to think. There have been so many. You can't put me on the spot like that. No, still the whole Epstein, maybe the Mossad. More on that. That's about it.
All right, cool. Chris, have you had an interesting week?
I mean, I've had an interesting week, but nothing I can really talk about.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving on to the news stories then. Okay. So before I move to the first news story, I have 5 websites that I go to for weird news sites, and one of them is strictly UK news, usually, right?
Mhm.
This story was on all 5 websites, including the UK one, and it's not in the UK, so it's obviously a big
Ooh.
deal. I can't for the life of me figure out why, but I guess we'll find out together as we go through the story. So, the story is thousands of hot dogs spill across busy highway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this was in Pennsylvania. If someone can
They
please
should
explain
they should get Candace Owens on that. She's like the
Right.
dong finder general,
She
as
also, yeah,
Kurt Metzger has named her.
she deserves a neat wienering, and that's a whole lot of wienering for Candace Owens.
This is obviously some American thing I don't get. Who is Candace Owens?
Candace Owens is the woman who just got sued by the president of France
because
she did a 6-part series about his wife being a
his
man.
father,
No, a
and
man. Not his
only
father.
a man,
No.
wasn't it? I could have sworn
No.
that
No.
it was
No.
her.
They, according to the 5 or 6-part documentary, they met when President Macron was a 14-year-old boy, and she saw him acting. Blah blah blah. Anyway, in my opinion, the bigger, atrocity here is the fact that she was with a child. But I mean, take that for what you want. But yeah, that's why I say that, because she's been calling out the First Lady of France.
Yeah, but that 6-part expose was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
She's done a few other ones, like covering Weinstein and basically saying he couldn't have done it because he essentially didn't have genitals ?
I haven't gone into that one, but I have seen that she's defending him to
Yeah.
a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
But hot dogs on the highway.
Yeah,
see that segue, Richard?
flawless.
I
You
love
haven't
that.
lost a beat, mate. You haven't lost a beat. So, and the tagline is: "A commuter's worst nightmare, but worst is spelled W."
I mean, haha,
I-
worst. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't understand why this story is on all 5 websites. It
Just
I
imagine
mean,
all the
how many people
nitrates.
died?
I used to do
no
it
one
all,
died. Just
but now my business runs like it should.
Oh,
Could
we
you
get mad.
imagine if a bunch of people has and it was a mass casualty event? Like 50 people died in a horrible
Oh.
wiener accident.
That looks like the New Jersey Turnpike when I drove through it in the 90s.
not far off Pennsylvania.
Yeah, what's the difference? Well, that truck is in a lot of trouble.
I'll never forget driving down 95 in 1994 and just seeing the entire middle of the highway in New Jersey full of trash.
Yeah, I remember being in the like when I was younger, we would take the subway, and seeing all the homeless people literally sleeping in cardboard boxes on the side of the subway. It was like,
And now you
crazy.
see
I
them
think I was
and now you
4.
see them everywhere.
Yeah, I think I was 4 when that happened. And it stuck with me. Now I go down Memphis, and like people know the homeless people in Memphis. Like they got nicknames for them. You know where to find them. If one of them went missing, we would notice for the most part. Now we have prominent figures within Memphis that are homeless.
It's unhoused these days, isn't it? Isn't that the PC term?
I don't know. I'm too old for that shit.
I've had enough. I'm saying when.
So it was the worst FRY day commute that motorists in Shrewsbury had to contend with for years.
Oh, Jesus.
Crews mustered up the courage to begin a morning rush hour.
Did they?
That's why it was on all of them.
And didn't mince their words.
Wow.
So it's
Congratulations.
top level punnery right there.
I love that.
That's it. Apart from the fact that one of the road crew workers didn't know hot dogs were that slippery.
Wow.
and-
Yeah.
Look.
God.
you gotta admit, puns were
I'm-
worth it.
Man,
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm so proud of whoever wrote that article. Was so proud of themselves, and I'm proud of them too.
I just like to imagine it was someone that was obsessed with dad jokes that was like, finally, my day has come.
Did you write this article?
I wish I could take credit for it, but no.
Right.
It's Sky News, so it doesn't say. Oh well. But yeah, this is apparently the most important thing to happen in America today.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, I believe it. Out of all of the things that are going on right now, that is insanely important.
that's the most poignant thing we should be looking at.
Yeah. All
Oh.
the hot dogs.
Can you know what is new and it's like viral and it's really getting on my tits?
What?
Have you guys heard of Water Talk?
Water talk.
Water talk?
You
I've
know
heard of
how,
water
like,
cooler talk.
You know, you have TikTok and you have like Book Talk and all of these other things. They have Water Talk now, and it's just a bunch of people flavoring their water. And it's like, but it's so much flavoring that it should really constitute as like Kool-Aid at this point. But they're all like, I drink a gallon today. But you just see them like mixing in like 4 instant packets into a Stanley cup and talking about how good it is. And I'm
Nah.
like, it's not water. It's Kool-Aid or it's juice. If you're putting
Give
7 pumps of syrup in your water, it is no longer water.
him that old Zarex stuff.
The things that are going viral lately are just crazy. Anything to distract, I guess.
I don't know.
Old-
When everyone found out about check fraud on TikTok, that was one of my favorite viral sensations. When they all
Check
wanted,
fraud.
yeah. What someone made a TikTok about Chase Bank that you could cash a check and then cancel the check, or commit check fraud to get free money, and there wouldn't be any consequences. And everybody was doing it, and then of course there was consequences.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like, no, but
We were
why?
But we were told on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just that was one of my favorite viral trends. There was that kid that just got shot for literally rugby tackling people as part of a TikTok viral trend.
You know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I don't see the entertainment. I watch some of these TikTok videos because, I'm a drama queen and I like to see what's going on. And it's just him running up to people and knocking them down and then running off laughing. And I'm like, where's the entertainment value in this?
Yeah, see, that kind of stuff misses me on TikTok because I only get on maybe twice a month, maybe. And my algorithm is like, mwah, chef's kiss. I never really have to deal with anything. Like, it has me laughing each moment. Like, every video has me cracking up over something.
Oh, well.
The
I don't know.
algorithm for TikTok is amazing. Once you spend a couple days with it, it'll know exactly what you want. You don't really have to fiddle with it anymore.
I only watch TikTok videos the commentary channel tells me to watch, so my TikTok algorithm is going to be very drama related.
That's so stressful. I get on TikTok so I don't have to be part of the drama. I can I'll watch commentary, on Facebook of those TikTok videos. But yeah, I'm not gonna just watch them on my own generally.
I'm a retired internet troll, but I like to keep my toe in.
Tired?
Yeah, retired. I don't do trolling anymore. I'm a man of peace now. It's time to settle down and raise a family.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. I see. When did you come to this
Exits
conclusion?
out, right?
I got over the Bigfoot stuff because I just stopped believing in Bigfoot. And then I started going...
Took you long enough.
And then I started blogging about First Amendment auditors and sovereign citizens. They amused me for a little while. But the thing is, the faces were different. But the scam was the same in the Bigfoot community. Do you know what I mean? It was just exactly the same shtick, just with different people. And I just got tired of it.
I dealt with that stuff for 10 long years of just eating all the bullshit that came my way. And what I can say is that, while there may be a handful of occurrences that I find fascinating, by and large, I think it's a bag of horse shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that have told me about their experiences. I believe them. Bill's told me about his experience. I believed him. Matt told me about his experience. I believe him.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
But again, even though I believe those people as well, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I personally don't have any frame of reference And from everything that I've seen, there is so much tomfoolery that there's too much to sift through. And the people that should be doing that technically want solid research, don't do solid research. Like, I watched people in the field try to tell other people to do solid research, and it was like deaf ears all around.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep logs, you got to do grid by grid searches, you got to categorize, you got to produce data, and none of them were really interested in doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to so many people in that community. I mean, as you know, I mean, Derek Randalls, who dodged me forever, kept telling me he was going to do my show, and just dodged me over and over. And then told me, well, Chris, you know, it's really just a hobby. Really, you run the Olympic project. Are you kidding me?
Got Mick West before Derek Randalls.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. That was probably one of our best episodes, by the way. Mick West episode.
Still can't believe he did it.
I can't either. I was shocked.
I sent him that email just because if you don't ask, you don't get, right? I never expected him to agree to it, and I never expected him to show up, but that was... And
fun. At the time, talk about the lowest low of my life. Like, at that point in time, I don't know if I've spoken to you about this, Richard, but, like, I went on a tear, and I was living on a dude's couch. And I think during the interview, he walks by in the background, going to the kitchen and back to his room. That entire time, I was like so high on Adderall. I was a freaking mess.
I didn't know you were on Adderall. I knew that you were having a tough time. I kept telling you time heals all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't know what else to say.
That was right before I went on my friggin' year-long cocaine binge. That was a fun time.
Don't even get me started on how great that drug is.
No, it's not. It's not. They could lay it out in front of me right now, and I'd fucking take a fan to it.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here. I don't need it.
Oh,
took me. Go for it.
Okay. So, moving on to our next news story.
Yeah, now that I've brought the show down.
Don't worry. We're at the bottom rung of the ladder anyway, don't we?
Ah, great. It's where I always was.
Yes. Right. Just pause the old game. Somebody in the writing room. Bill, hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, right? Right? Huh? How about that?
Are you retired yet?
Yeah.
Are you retired?
I was tired and now I'm retired.
Oh.
Yeah. No, actually, yesterday was my first official day of retirement.
And listen, you were tardy to the show and now you're retardy.
Now I'm retardy. As they say. I knew I could count on you.
But as they said in Hot for Teacher, I don't feel tardy.
What was that kid's name with the glasses? Waldo?
I don't remember.
It was Waldo.
Yes, Waldo.
Hey, Waldo.
Good old 80s.
Oh God,
Music videos.
those were the days when they actually had music videos. Yeah.
I was so hungry like the wolf. Oh. Oh my God.
Hey, look, check this out. There's a pirate ship there. And
Yeah,
Arr.
Soko asked for Skull and Bones this week.
oh, okay. Huh.
You missed out on the hot dog story, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh no, not again. Oh no.
Our
Oh.
weekly hot dog story.
Yeah, Candace Owens is going to do another expose.
Well, what?
The first two have went so well for her.
So did you do the story I sent you?
No, I was about to do that. I was going to do that last because I was going to save it and see if you showed up. But
Oh, okay. Well, I was shopping. I was out getting some stuff. I had to get the tarp. Never mind. Well, I was out shopping.
alrighty.
Yeah, I had some stuff to do. Just because
game
I'm
footage. And I'll
just
bring up
because
the
I'm
story.
retarded doesn't mean I don't have anything to do.
Well, one could say.
One may not say.
Or
Is there a reason for the blank? Oh, you're looking for that thing I sent, aren't you?
I've got it set up. I was going to read the
Did you get
headline
that thing
and
I sent you?
share the screen.
Yeah, you know the thing.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, did you get
so
that thing I
weird.
sent you?
You know.
And Fred, I will talk like a pirate after we do this story, and I'll bring Skull and Bones back up. All right.
A pirate I am, and a pirate I be. 1 + 1 + 1 is 3.
Listen,
All right.
I think we all learned from Dodgeball that just doesn't work.
But who
You
am
know.
I going to share my buried treasure with?
Me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can- If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You can share it with Johnny Depp.
Alrighty then. The story. Parents sue funeral homes for allegedly giving them their son's brain in a box.
It's a great story.
Okay.
That's
Two
bad.
funeral homes, not just one, two, allegedly gave grieving parents their deceased son's brain in a box, which began to smell, leaked into the car, and got in their father's hands when he moved it, according to an updated lawsuit filed this week. Nikki, you're in the
Nice.
medical field. How does this happen?
I have no idea.
Hey, Nikki,
But that's
this is
metal
not
as
funny.
fuck.
Hey, this is not funny. How would you feel if you had a brain in a box dripping all over your car?
Okay, my
What's in the
brother passed
box?
away. My brother passed away, and I think that I've got a really dark sense of humor. I probably would have laughed really
No.
hard. Like as it was with him being cremated, we already joked about allowing air to get into the ashes and using it for some crime because ashes, once exposed to air, will turn into brick.
Oh,
And so we were like, if I really wanted to do right by my brother and honor his memory, I would turn his ashes into a brick and, like, I don't know, throw it through a cop car window or something.
a cop car window. Jeez,
Something.
how
Something.
creative and yeah.
He would have
And specific.
appreciated it. He would have this man used to steal cop cars and drive them to the other side of the block and then just leave them.
So naturally, as a tribute, you're going to throw his ashes turned to a brick through a cop car window. Why not?
If I was going to, we were joking about it,
Oh, I
so
see.
if for some reason, I have a necklace that his ashes are in, but anyway,
Well, I mean, if it was a member of the Green Party, I guess you'd turn him into a planner.
right? I mean, we should do a story on body brokering because a lot of
We
those
are
guys,
right now.
right? A lot of those guys actually, they'll put your quote unquote ashes inside of like a little box that has seeds in it, and then you plant that biodegradable box. and you
Chia, bro.
Yeah, you get flowers where you bury.
I was sitting on that for like a minute, by the way.
Yep, Chia. So anyway, as far as the brain goes, I would have laughed hysterically. Like it wouldn't have messed me up, but I've literally touched a brain on multiple occasions. So
Hey, Chris. That's
Yes.
that's a great idea for a business. Is that farming people's remains? I mean, all I got to do is take the shovel and in my fireplace, and we've got a fortune right in there.
Listen,
100%.
if the ashes turn to a brick, we just mold it into like the shape of their head, and everybody can look like Bob Ross.
That would be cool.
Or
Yeah.
we can make little ash animals.
They actually have those, or you can like have your loved one crushed into a diamond.
Oh.
Yeah,
Does,
you can
does Superman come to your house?
Like that's,
no, you have to ship it off. But yeah, they
No kidding.
actually have they actually legitimately have jewelry and all sorts of crazy stuff you can do with loved ones' ashes and bodies
that's the
in
market,
general.
right? Man, that is such an easy market. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You need to look up body brokering. You do not have to have any kind of degree to
Of course
sell
not.
body parts.
No, especially ashes. Anybody
That
can sell
Yeah,
can't
ashes.
be right.
especially ashes. Oh, you don't? No. So there was a guy that actually got caught body brokering. He just had a deep freeze and he had a hose with a bucket, in his backyard, and he was chopping donated bodies up to send them to whatever. You get about, I think it's like $5,000 a body or $8,000 a body for
Those
the whole
rich
thing.
Chinese, buy anything.
But you can literally go, oh, you guys need a foot, here's a foot, $300, and you just chop off the foot.
You want a toe? I can get you a toe by this afternoon.
Basically, yeah, like you sell universities and stuff like that. And the way that you continue is you go to all of the funeral homes and you exploit poor people. You can't pay for your funeral services, you can't pay for cremation. You give the body to us and we'll give you back the ashes when they're done with it.
Yeah, when they're done with it.
It could be 6
Then,
months.
then it's off to the wood stove.
And then you get the people that are upset that grandma got blown up by a landmine.
Right.
But
Okay,
anyway,
let's-
I don't
let's
know
do
how a
this stuff.
brain. Did they say how the brain wound
Yeah.
up being shipped to
Let,
these
let him
people?
let him read the fucking
Sorry.
story. for Christ's sake. Jesus.
Okay. The father, Lawrence Butler, said the discovery was overwhelming, leaving a horrific memory that mars the other memories of a good young man, their son, Timothy Garlington. After
Timothy.
Garlington's death in 2023, the Butlers had his remains shipped from one funeral home in Georgia.
What's
to
that,
another-
Lassie? Timmy's brains are in the box?
where they picked up his belongings, including a white cardboard box that contained an unlabeled red box. So there's a red box in a white box.
We have a few of those red boxes around here. But they have videos in them. Okay.
At Nixon Dick's funeral homes, Abby Butler couldn't open the red box.
Wait a minute, Richard, I gotta stop you. That was Phil tapping the mic and going, "Is this thing on?"
Is this thing on?
All right. Several days later, the red box, which was in the butler's car, began to smell and leak fluid, Stewart said. When
Wow,
Lawrence
they have a
Butler picked
butler?
it up, the fluid covered his hands, which was brain matter. It's insane, Stewart said. When they called the funeral home in Georgia, they were told it was Garlington's brain and some mistake had been made.
Some mistake. A little foobar here.
Okay.
This summer, a mistake has been made.
Yeah, a good film.
And
Yeah,
apparently, of an old Lincoln Continental. The family's butler had no idea.
The parents' last memory is holding their son's brain, said Stewart in an interview with the Associated
That's
Press.
so sweet.
I had to get rid of that car. I just couldn't stand the idea that the remains were in that car. And he's suing them because for mishandling human remains, which...
God, everyone's sue crazy these days. You know?
I mean, I would have called definitely, but I would have been like, guys. I think that you guys must have put this in the wrong box.
I mean, I'm sure there's a few blood rituals you could do with that brain.
I
Oh,
mean,
I'm
I mean,
sure.
it's not completely worthless.
I wonder if you could bronze it.
you can bronze anything.
Probably
Right.
not if it's like liquefied.
How does
Well,
the
I
brain
mean-
become liquefied? It's tissue.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that some of the fluid, I mean, it does have a lot of fluid there. Like the cerebral spinal fluid, maybe? I don't know.
Well, maybe have water on the brain.
That's hydrocephalus.
Says you.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine there would still be enough to bronze. The guy that had foot tacos that one time, he had planned on bronzing his foot and then realized how astronomically like priced that was.
Yeah, you could probably bronze his brain, but it won't look like a brain after it's done.
No, it's just gonna look like a rock.
Like
And then
a
you could throw it
warped rock.
through a car window.
You could throw it through a car window.
In memory of your dead brother.
Right.
It's all connected. Circle of life. Man dies. Man has brain removed. Man's brain rots away in car. Man's brain gets bronzed. Man's brain gets thrown through car window.
The same old story.
Yeah.
It's the way he
Story
would've
as
wanted
old
it.
as time itself.
All of this has happened before, and all of it will happen again.
Those who do not learn from history are doomed to have a brain in your butler's car.
Uh, so-
I'll never go in the butler's car again, Chief.
Ever seen a boy's brain, Chief? Eyes like a doll's.
Dead eyes.
Lifeless eyes.
Okay.
And then the brain comes out of the box, and the eyes roll up white. And then comes the screaming.
And the hollering.
Well, if we weren't already on YouTube shit list.
Richard, you have to be on a list first.
We are on that list. I got in trouble when we talked about Israeli and Palestine.
Oh yeah.
Was that last week?
Nah, it's
No.
a few months ago.
That's why we kind of go whenever it brings it. 'cause
Oh,
it's
no.
like,
Because
oh,
whenever
no,
it
we
comes up, I
forgot.
shut it
Yeah.
down. They get very dodgy about that.
One thing about Palestine.
Shh.
Yeah.
No words.
Let's take. Okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. We're not supposed to talk about Palestine and
No.
and Israel.
No,
We can't talk about that now.
you can't talk about it at all.
Okay. So
You get shut
mum's
down
the
real
word.
quick. Mum's the word.
Yeah, so
No
no
one
more
has-
talking about you know what and you know
No.
where with you know who. Unless you want to refer to it as you know what. You can do that.
Right.
One thing about you know who. One thing I can say about you know what. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there. Well, that was an interesting story.
Yeah, they're suing because they say that the funeral home shouldn't have done that, and the funeral home saying that they were investigated and discovered no wrongdoing had been taking place, but they haven't got documents proving that.
So it's like, okay, let's cremate this guy, but let's hand it off to Louis first. Louis, what are you doing here? I'm just putting brain in a red box.
Yeah, I'm trying to fathom the insane set of circumstances that leads to someone's brains be handed to their grieving parents.
What
Do you
did I
want
with that
do you want me to
skull?
lay do you want me to lay it out for you really simply?
Yeah.
Some idiot thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
No.
That I mean, if you want me to take a wild stab in the dark, some stupid idiot thought he was being funny. And I say he because generally it would be a guy that would do something like that.
Hey,
You know,
hey,
to
Waldo.
be funny.
Hey, Waldo, get this.
Yeah.
Hey, Waldo, look at this.
I mean, the simplest explanation is probably the truth. It's stupidity.
It's always stupidity.
And it was probably funny at the time. But
Yeah.
not afterwards.
Hey, Ralph, wait till they get a load of this.
Where's that
It's probably
skull
one of
from?
those jokes that seems funny, but then, becomes less funny.
But then, isn't.
But then,
Not even
with the
remotely.
benefit of hindsight, becomes a lot more funnier.
We're gonna cremate this guy. Well, hold on. Okay.
Bing.
I just don't understand how
I could
they
never
make that mistake.
I could never do that work. I have too dark a humor.
Right.
Do what? You could. That's how you could do the work. Everybody that does that kind of work has a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, cops have a dark sense of humor too.
Yeah, you have to in order. Like
Yeah.
you generally have one when you first go into it, and then you just hone it as a coping mechanism.
That's
the longer
true.
you're in it.
My first, I was a official crime scene photographer for my department, and we had a guy who had gotten out of prison like 3 weeks prior to the call. He was living in his family's trailer out front in the street. He was suffering from depression, didn't know what to do with his life. So he took the 308 rifle. He laid down and had a couple of beers, had a smoke, laid down inside the trailer there and held a damn rifle between his knees, pulled the trigger, and blew his brains all over the inside. And I was a crime scene photographer, and his lower lip and chin was underneath the dinette table, and his upper lip and nose were by the door. And my sergeant came inside, and there was a dog. It was this guy. He loved this dog. It was a black lab, right? And he kept wanting to get in to see what happened to his friend. I guess he was trying to get in, and the sergeant reaches down. And he says, "Hey, Phil, watch this." He pretends to pick up the lip and go, "Here, boy, yeah, go fetch," like that. And we all laughed. He thought it was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
God damn.
Hey, you want a treat? Go get it.
Yeah, the jokes are just nonstop when it comes to that stuff. I mean, you have to, or else you're gonna go insane, and
Yeah, we had
life is
another
gonna
one.
be
The guy
hard.
committed suicide. He had a 22 up under the chin, and the gas is built up inside of his head, and the top of his head just popped off, and his brain came out. It was weird. It was like, it was like the whole top of his head was blown up, and there's nothing in there. The brains are kind of hanging down and back. And Commander Cod was on the scene, and he reaches over and he cups his hand. And he looks down into the head, and he goes, "Hello." I'm not kidding. This is
I
real
believe you. I believe you.
Absolutely. Because otherwise, you're just gonna stare at it and go, "I'm fucking horrified."
Right. So it's just better to, I don't know, make the joke. My first ever call was a DOA drunk driver hit an ambulance, and he hit the steering wheel so hard his brain flew out the back of his skull and bounced around in the cab. and one of the police officers showed up and almost stepped on it. I was like, dude, don't. You almost stepped on his brain. He's like, well, you know, that's a sure sign that they're dead. He's not coming back from that one. And I was just like, you right.
Yeah, no, we're not quickly trying to get him to the hospital here.
Right. It took us 2 hours to get him out of the vehicle.
Well, Chief, you think we should cancel the ambulance at this point?
Right? Like, tell them to take their time. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, have him get lunch. Bring it on
Ambulance driver broke his ankle. He was fine.
over. I'll have a bowl of linguine.
Hey, Richard, somebody's here.
Yeah, Tom's here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, gone. Oh, all right.
Hey guys, and Nikki.
Hi,
Howdy.
Tom.
How we doing, everybody?
Doing good. How are you?
Yeah,
Swell.
great. Just got back from our holiday just this morning. So,
Huh.
yeah. Have you talked about that yet, Richard?
No, I wasn't going to do it without you because I knew you were super excited.
Well, yeah, it was great. So, just a couple of days ago, Richard and I met in real life, and I really wasn't sure if Richard was going to turn up or not, but I hoped he would, like he said he would. And then I was looking around, couldn't see anyone. I thought, oh, I'll give it a minute. Just while
Was
I'm
he
doing my
sober?
boots up. Sorry?
Was he sober?
Yeah, he was. But
Then it wasn't
I just
Richard.
heard this voice. He had been driving, and it was quite early in the morning. So I just heard this voice go, "All right, dickhead," and straight away I knew it was him. And it was great. It was great to meet you, man. We had a really good time. We my dad had planned this walking route, and I'll be honest, I didn't know how full on it was going to be. I mean, it wasn't really frightening, but really had to have your wits about you up on this climbing these rocks. And do you want to do a slideshow, Richard, of the pictures I sent you?
Yeah, one sec. I'm setting it up.
Now he's got to go to work again.
I didn't
Yeah.
take that many. But hopefully I sent them in order.
Well, this is
Yeah,
going to
no.
be a good. This is going to be a good reprieve from talking about brains.
Yes.
I don't know. I was kind of into the brain thing.
Yeah. Well, interesting subject.
Well,
Full of wrinkles. Hopefully. You don't want it to be smooth. That's a bad sign.
Didn't realize they were that fragile. Leaking everywhere.
Right? I would assume that, there's
Yay,
plenty
there
of
we are.
liquid in there, but all right.
Well,
I'm gonna
Tom, I see you there. Who's the dork on the left?
That
Oh! I know who that is. I think.
well, so that was just after we met in the car park. It was so funny. I mean, I think we were both exactly what the other expected. I just realized a couple of days ago, if you wanted to, basically you and me, we were SpongeBob and Squidward the whole way. And I don't know if anyone's ever seen that famous episode, Pizza Delivery, when they end up going on a hike together. I mean, you could just, if you recorded all our interactions and just used exactly that unedited as a script, you'd have a great SpongeBob episode. It was, like, I'd just say hello to a load of people, and Richard would turn around to me and go, "Must you be so insufferable?" And you could just imagine SpongeBob and Squidward doing exactly that. "Hey guys, hey everybody, hey, good morning, Must you be so insufferable?"
it was so unspeakably cheery, considering it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we were going on this 7-hour hike. And
So
you were
based on what you're saying, though, so I just want to get this straight. Your adventure was like an acid trip under the water.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Continue.
That's actually a really good way of explaining it. Yeah. So this was the early morning. You know, you can see we're both pretty happy, full of the beans, ready to get going. And
Right.
we
I don't know.
began
You
the
look
hike.
kind of disgusted, actually.
No, that
you
is
know.
me smiling. I don't do
Oh,
it
really?
often, so
That's
Yeah,
about
he's-
that's about as good as it gets, eh?
that's about as good as it gets. Yeah, that's me putting an
So-
effort in to be a happy, sociable person.
I don't like
So,
morning people or
it's,
morning or people.
I know. I want that shirt so bad.
So there we are. As we were climbing, that's looking back at where we've
beautiful.
come from. Such a gorgeous picture. So,
That is
you know,
gorgeous.
that
Yeah, you can just
Richard
see the
lives in
car
them.
park there where we parked. This was like right at the beginning. This is when the weather was relatively good and we could still take pictures.
No, there's a little town down there. What town is that?
That's Glen
Glen
Riddick.
Riding. Oh, Glen Ridding, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick, you'd know. But it's so.
I like
Yeah.
Glen Riddick mainly on ice, maybe with a little spritz on top. You know, little glass of Glen Riddick every once in a while.
That came later.
As you
we
should.
drank some whiskey at the summit.
Oh, well, there you go. Glen Riddick whiskey. No, okay.
So yeah.
That's the same shot from a little bit higher. You can see more and more of this lake. The three lakes that you can see, that's actually one lake all joined. All right, yeah, right up to there.
They're Americans, Tom. Our biggest lakes are basically their backyard ponds.
Yeah, basically.
True enough, it's
Yeah.
no Lake Michigan.
That's Lake Michigan is basically a sea, from what I understand.
Who are those other people? I mean, you find a good spot, and sooner or later, all the tourists show up.
Oh yeah, there were so many annoying people on that.
Yeah. What the hell's up with that?
Tom had to talk to all of them.
He literally did. All right, you're acting like I'm the crazy one, but he was just standing there making conversation with total strangers as if it was
Tom.
normal.
You and I need to go on a hiking trip with a bunch of tourists around Richard, and then I'll just be Southern, and we'll just talk to everyone. Like,
Yeah,
we'll make it
brilliant.
our mission to stop and have a conversation with each person that we see.
Oh, I'm all over that. High five to that, Trousers.
Hell
Game
yeah,
on.
let's do it. Torture him.
Two snaps.
Let's see what's next, Richard.
I hate that you two are my closest friends.
Nah.
All right.
Now that's
So-
Richard on the right,
So this
my dad on the
this
left.
path here, this is what I was expecting. But this is what 99% of the fells in the Lake District are. They've got these big rocky paths. This is what I was expecting
Me
to
too.
to go.
Now
up
wait
the
a minute.
mountain.
Wait. I've seen this before. Isn't this the opening scene to Werewolf in London?
It's pretty close. There was a pub like that, yeah. And some old
Did everyone
old bloke
did
did
you
tell
go
me
into
to
the pub?
beware the moon.
You were going to the pub and everyone's kind of looking at you like you're crazy.
I mean, that's just Richard walking into a pub, isn't it?
Oh, well, you know,
Pretty much.
it's what happened in the movie.
Really, really good shot of my bold spot there, Tom. I appreciate that.
I love it. That's the first thing that I noticed, actually, but I wasn't going to say anything.
You're welcome.
I was like,
I
I
mean,
tell that's Richard from the spot on the back of his head.
well, I didn't. The first
When you're
thing
just
I
gonna
noticed-
shave it all off and call it a day.
Absolutely not. Not yet.
I was focused on his chubby legs. Those are some pretty chubby legs there. Yeah.
Chubby? That's muscle.
Oh, sorry, muscular legs there. Yeah, Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger type legs.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
wishes he had my legs.
And your bald spot.
And yeah, well, I'm gonna
Now,
grow
why
my
are
side hair out long and then do a comb over. I think.
Why are you wearing a jacket that's safety green with reflective material on it? Is this like a major highway through here? Or
No,
doing
because
some
it's
road construction going on? You plan you're gonna get lost and have the helo?
It's so
drive
Tom's
by?
dad can see him.
I have this really cool camo waterproof coat that I use for hiking. and I couldn't find it, so I had to use an old reflective waterproof.
Of course, you
Because I knew it
couldn't
was
find it. It was camouflage.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ba-dum. All right, so yeah, we're hiking
It's
up
the
this-
Bob and Dave Show.
If I remember rightly, this was that lovely bit of flat bit after all that steep, horrible stuff, wasn't it?
No, this was just before. That
Oh.
was just after the hole in the wall.
Oh,
Oh, the hole in the wall
horrible
gang.
bits ahead.
Yeah.
So there we are. Now that we just climbed over all of that where its cursor is now, and there's somebody that's nobody known to us. We've just done that climb down.
Sure.
that bit-
Yeah. Where's
that
the
bit was all
photographic evidence of that? I really
Well-
seriously doubt you guys climbed over that thing. Where are the photos to prove it? Come on.
Well, I was too busy concentrating on not plummeting to my doom.
Well, that's a handy excuse.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Richard did plummet a couple of
I
times.
did plummet twice. Yes, it was funny.
Now that would have been worth a couple of photos.
But not to your doom.
No, not to
Yeah,
my
not
doom.
your doom.
Get that.
But
The
I
next
still
day,
say
he felt
I
like
still
it was
say-
his-
that it would have been easier to go the other way because there were two paths. This is the bit there was two paths down, and I still reckon the other side would have been easier than that way.
Well, you
But-
could have taken it. There's nothing stopping you.
Well, you know,
Well,
So that bit wasn't too bad because when you're
Yeah.
climbing down, there isn't just this chasm below you, but it really did feel like it was. Well, it wasn't. It felt like if you fell off before then, you would just keep going and going and going, and uncontrollably be just rolling down the mountain.
Richard. If you ever find yourself in this kind of predicament again, make sure you write a note to put it in your bag that says, "If I die from this fault, remember to save the brain."
That's right. Send my brain to my parents. It's what they would have wanted.
So that's me and my dad on the summit.
So that's your dad on the left there.
Yeah. On the left, no. On my left.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Sure.
Yeah. No.
Sure.
Yes, it was. That was my dad. And
And
just
this
after that,
is-
we broke out a bottle of whiskey, and
And then you
No,
built
no.
that little monument out of rocks.
yeah, right.
Nice job.
Oh, you guys
Now
got
that was-
Bigfoot in England?
Now
Those
this
were only
was
built by
after-
Bigfoot, right?
This was after Richard had fallen over a couple of times and raped himself and scared the crap out of us and probably himself.
Yeah, he told me he could have died.
But
The
yeah,
second
He
time,
smacked his head on a rock.
the
the
second
second time was scary. The first time was hilarious, but the second time was a little scary. But this is on the way. This is on the way down. This was after we summited. That's the Red Tarn, and then the clouds were starting to burn off because of course they were, and we had bright sunshine on the walk back.
Yeah,
Ah,
it
the
was
will of the wisp.
from here onwards. The path was what we hoped for. It was like this. It was nice and smooth.
I'm such an American. Like looking at that hill, I just want to go over to the grass and lay down and then just roll down.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do that, but there was sheep shit everywhere.
Oh,
Shit.
So this is when it was starting to brighten up. It started to look gorgeous. But it's just, and Richard's laughing about it, saying, "Welcome to Cumbria."
Yeah, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
So that lake there isn't there some kind of a tale about some multi-legged kind of creature with a single eyeball that comes out of there at night or something?
No, it's
Not that I
just
know of.
Oh,
it's just a tarn. It's not even a lake. It's a tarn.
it's a what now?
A tarn, bigger than a pond, smaller than a lake.
Oh, well, I've never heard of that. We have ponds
Interesting.
and then we have lakes.
yeah.
What the heck's up with that? You have to have another word for a small
Phil,
lake or large
Phil,
pond.
this is real life. If you want mythical creatures, there's books about those.
Oh, I just figured, there's a lake that. Well, it's not a lake, but there's a pond.
There's a
well,
whole pantheon of Greek things and Roman things that you can read about. This is real life, Phil. These men went on a trip.
No, I heard that actually Richard was the one that was tripping.
Yeah, he was.
From the sounds of it, they all were. It was an underwater acid trip adventure that took place on the side of a mountain.
With lots of whiskey
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
from the local town.
To be fair, I would have died going up that.
To be fair, I wouldn't
I
have gone
would
up
have made
that.
it. I would have made it, but I would have probably like laid down for a hot minute once I reached the summit.
I'm going hiking next weekend.
I
All
love a
right,
good hike, but
Bigfoot. Time for Bigfoot. hunting.
No.
Oh, that's right. You're in Maine. There's no Bigfoot in Maine.
Correct.
you can go to northern Tennessee, wherever the hell that is.
Oh, it's in the north part of Tennessee.
Yeah,
But
but that's such a wide, like that's like 6 hours across, you know. What part? It's not like we're
Oh.
shaped like Indiana or something.
No, that's interesting. That looks like a flow of old dinosaur crap.
No, it's just where the path has a river running over it, so it's just a lot of bare rocks there. But yeah,
Wait
this
a
whole-
minute. That looks like more like a little stream than a
I
river.
love that.
But
Yeah,
if
well,
it's
yeah,
bigger
right.
than
Crick.
a stream, if it's bigger
It's a
than a
crick.
stream but smaller than a river, do they have a name for that too?
I don't know. I would call that a crick.
a
not
crick?
stream.
A
I would
crick.
call it a
Yeah, there
crick.
go.
It's
No, it
too-
was a
it's
proper
too shallow
river.
to be a stream. You guys do not have proper rivers. Shut your face. I've seen y'all's rivers and they're sad.
It was a proper river, but it had tributaries that went across the.
If
the
you
path.
can jump from one end of the river to the other, it is
You
not a
could
river.
not jump over the river that we were walking next to. Okay,
Okay.
you couldn't.
It's still
Uh-huh.
they're sad. Their sadness. They're
Well, that's
really
because Brits
pitiful.
don't jump, just like white men.
That's right. Ooh, that's gorgeous.
yeah, the weather was really improving on the way down. It was lovely.
That is a nice shot, actually. Kudos.
Yeah.
That one there's the one we climbed, isn't it?
Oh.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. Feels like that to me.
That's the one we went up, and then we were like, "Oh, we've made
went-
it," because there was that cairn up there. And then your dad was like, "No, this is just the beginning."
Is it Karn or Cairn?
I think we might have gone round that one, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's really nice.
And
Oh,
that's my dad chilling out. We're really on the way back now.
I
Yeah,
thought
we were
maybe he
like-
was having a heart attack or something.
You can see the tops of the village just at a distance. Cause
Yeah,
And this is where we lost Dad.
no, we were on the home straight. back.
Save
There's lots-
the brain.
Right.
This last one's from the internet. This is because we couldn't take pictures while we were up there.
But we
Because
did
we were
that.
holding on for dear life.
Yeah. But we did that, and that picture earlier is that right in the center of the screen, that like dagger of shadow pointing downwards. That's the chimney bit that we climbed down.
Can I
Can I
ask you a
That's
question?
where that picture was earlier. That like tower type structure. That was looking
Just a-
straight at that.
Just a quick
And yeah,
question.
so climbing
Yeah,
along
that's
the
like-
top of all of that was it. I don't know. Somebody falls off and dies there once every couple of years, I think.
So what? Why did you do this?
Because I didn't know about the bypass path that goes
No.
around it.
Nor did I, but that was down there, and I didn't.
Had
know
I
that.
known about the bypass path, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tom, I would have taken the bypass path. I'm just
Okay,
gonna be
I'm
honest.
going to interject here. Don't take offense to this. You're both ignorant. When you go hiking, you do a little bit of research before, so you know the area. So that you would have avoided that.
And you always take a buddy with you, not somebody you met online.
Damn, we both failed.
No, seriously though, when you go hiking, do some research before, because you'll find out about the sections where you'll struggle, if there's ways to go around that. I mean,
Well, what the basic problem there was, but to be honest, that one's, I hate to say it, but that one's on me and my dad, because, well, maybe it's on all three of us. My dad, he knew that I'd be able to do this, but he didn't tell me exactly what Striding Edge was.
so your dad took you on his bucket list.
Now, he's done this loads of times before.
Right, he wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to take these guys on the worst part of this trail. I know how this went down.
Yeah, these young snots, they think they got it all, man.
I'm not even going to tell them about the easy part.
Well,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
That's an even better story. Now I'm on board.
Yeah, he didn't warn me. I didn't warn Richard.
And I went up there in trainers, just in sleep.
I'm a fan of your dad, Tom.
So, well, there you go. I mean, for a 76-year-old guy, he was the most confident of the three of us.
Yeah, he went up there like a spider monkey.
Hell yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I was
Showing
gripping
up
onto
you
the
young
side of that
whippersnappers.
because
It
I
was-
didn't do what these incredibly insane human beings are doing and walking across it. I was gripping onto the side of it and shimmying for dear life. I was
Yeah,
not
so was I.
willing to just walk across it like these nutters are doing. But
And Tom's dad was just skipping along, playing a flute. Come on, boys.
Yeah. But we did have a real sense of achievement.
You pussies!
yeah, I mean, it was worth doing it. I'm glad we did it. Don't get me wrong. I know that. I'm glad we did it. It was a tremendous sense of achievement when we were
For the record, if I had looked at that hike and saw that there was an easy path, I'd have taken the worst one.
I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, I'm with
no,
you.
sorry. Yeah, if I wanted
I'm with
something
you,
to do,
Chris.
I'd just go in my bar and get drunk. I don't need that.
Nah, I'm all about the view. So
Oh, yeah. I'll just turn on my TV and get a great view.
there you go. You're gonna get yourself a VR helmet.
My dad did something similar to us when we were kids. He took us up Ben Nevis, which is the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom. And we didn't want to do it at all. And he was like, well, there's no other way. We've got to climb up there. We've got to climb up there. We'll get up there, and there's a fucking train that goes up. It was,
Ah.
They just, come on, you pussies!
but yeah. I'm glad we did it. It was scary but fun.
Never again.
Never again, exactly. Or if I have to do it again, I'm taking the pussy route.
I'll tell you what, Richard. I'll send you some pictures from my hike next Sunday.
Alright. Fair dues.
Well, I'm really glad we did it, and I'm really glad we all survived and came down in one piece.
As you should be.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Back to
that
pirates.
was our Lake District adventure. So we have one final news story.
Go on.
Here we go. This is from my neck of the woods. Popular chip shop invents new fried dessert and people are upset. Dun dun
Right.
dun. This is a chippy in Scotland. Scotland invented the deep fried Mars bar. They were the
Yeah,
first
they
people
did.
in the 90s. They've been trying to improve upon that ever since. You know, they do what you would call almond bars. We call them bounties,
Yeah,
cream eggs. I think it's heresy, and I'm not even particularly religious, to deep fry Cadbury's cream egg, but that's just me. Um,
Can't stand
Well,
Cadbury.
that's right.
So what
Now
is
this-
the new?
well, this is something that only British people would get. I'm going to have to explain it. It's called the battered Cuthbert. Now, you won't know what that is, but the Cuthbert is a very famous
It's a-
cake from
It's a
England.
dessert that looks like a Prince Albert.
And I
Kind
can't-
of, actually. It's a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Yeah. It's a cake that they sell in Aldi, and it's very popular.
And it's made of
Indeed.
caterpillars.
That would be quite enormous, though. Though Cuthbert the caterpillars are big.
Yeah.
They're like a family-sized cake that you would like. It's like a chocolate log, but but bigger.
Those are
brighter.
adorable. They look like we have little cakes like Vienna cakes like that you get out of the freezer section. They look very similar.
Listen, some women are size queens. So, I mean, you know, a
Those
large
delicious.
log as a cake. Maybe they're into that.
Yeah. That looks delicious.
Before
I
dipping the
don't know.
whole cake
Would
into
you
the
eat a
batter.
deep fried cake?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could. That sounds
Americans-
like it'd be too rich.
Americans have this thing where we take cake that hasn't been cooked and we roll it into balls and then we dip them in chocolate and eat them.
Yeah.
So we would absolutely, but then again, in the South, you can go to the fairgrounds and get fried butter. Like,
Hell yeah, you can.
like a fried Mars bar, but it's just a
We-
bar
we-
of butter.
We fry everything. Elephant ears.
Everything.
I
Right,
love,
but
I love those
cakes.
fruits there.
I don't even like moon pies, but I would try one if it was fried.
There
We're
you go.
disgusting people.
We are
Is what we are.
full
Moon
of
pies are wagon
clogged
wheels. Tom.
arteries. I've really
took-
thought about bringing moon pies with me. That way I could
Oh.
ship some to Tom.
They're just wagon
Oh, great.
wheels.
They're
What?
gross.
They are literally wagon wheels, Tom. It took me years to work that out. It's,
It's a
like
cookie, a
Citizen
marshmallow,
Kane.
and a cookie.
I'm just going to tell you now.
Yeah, it's a marshmallow cookie essentially that is dipped
Wrapped
in
in chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does sound very much like a wagon wheel.
It's literally a
gross.
wagon wheel. It was very disappointing when I found out what a moon pie is.
But why do you
Okay.
call them wagon wheels when they don't look anything like a wagon wheel? I mean, they look like a moon pie.
Right, but we call them wagon wheels.
I see.
They're you know how they are. They're all backwards over
yeah,
there.
I get it. I
They
get
don't
it.
know what
Now-
I mean
now
they
do you-
just copy off of us now and they
Now,
don't know
do
what
you
they're
deep
doing.
fry? Do you deep fry those now? The wagon wheels?
Listen. We're not backward, okay? We're sophisticated. We don't need 20 different flavors of M&Ms. We're happy with the 3
We
we've
do.
got.
You're sophisticated, so
Yeah.
you don't use spices and you guys don't need multi flavors of stuff.
You
but
have
you're
never had a
sophisticated.
problem with my
That
cooking.
sounds like a
ever.
basic bitch. No, you cook very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing like Richard's spotted dick.
It's my favorite. No, I've
Wow.
had beef Wellington and shrimp stir fry, a full
And a
English
fry-up
breakfast. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh
gonna
shit! I
have to
still
make
haven't
you-
messaged Dan. Sorry.
I forgot to remind you because I forgot what you're messaging her about. So there you go.
I'm not going to say it on the internet, but
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I'll do it after the show.
On the
Right.
interwebs?
On the interwebs, yes. So yeah, the chippy in Scotland has taken a caterpillar cake and is deep frying it, and people are 50-50 on it. Some people are happy, other people
well,
think it's
what
blasphemy.
is this caterpillar cake? What is that?
It's just chocolate sponge layer cake, basically,
Yeah.
in the shape of a
A
caterpillar.
caterpillar. Like I said, remember in the freezer section back in the like 90s and 80s, those Vienna cakes or whatever you get out of the freezer section were like a big deal. It's
Yeah, but
kind of
those
like
are-
one of
Those
those.
are like individual cakes, aren't they? Those little things?
No. I'm talking about like the big, like it's enough to feed like 3 people. It's a kind of like a long log.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yep. All right. There you go. Yeah, I got it.
Viennetta.
You know, I'll tell you what. Yes, I love those. I think they'd even be better if you deep fried them.
Dude, they'd be delicious, especially
Oh,
the ice
yeah.
cream ones.
Oh hell yeah.
Because fried ice cream is also delicious.
I'll tell you. There you go, right there. Oh,
Yeah, they
Never
just
had
don't
it.
know
had
what's
fried
good.
ice cream.
You've never had fried ice cream?
No.
It's very good. It's almost like having very honeyed cornflakes in your ice cream. It's like the best way to describe the flavor.
I mean, you know, we are a little bit backward in some ways. We've only just gotten Frappuccino.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
kidding.
don't get me started on how hard it was to find freaking iced coffee over there.
Oh no. Oh,
And not in a good quantity because their ventis are like our grandes or our talls. Their ventis are so small, and I'm like, I'm gonna need like 5 of these to get up and going in the morning.
yeah. It's like you don't have 24 ounce, huh?
I literally have enough to get angry. Is what they sell you over there. Who drinks just one little cup of coffee in the morning? That's insane.
Well, you go to Italy, and they just give you this little 1 ounce glass of, cappuccino.
That's enough, though. I've heard that stuff is strong.
Oh yeah. Right. It's just
Put hair on your chest. I'd be down for that, though. But then I'd be like, well, I want more.
okay. So brains and stuff. And
Well, we've had a varied show tonight. You know, we started with hot dogs on a highway and ended with deep fried cakes.
The
I
story
can't
of my
actually think
life.
of. I can't think of how we could have made this show better. Anyway, thinking
There you
about
go.
it.
well, Chris didn't have to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about that.
Why don't we? Let's go down that road.
It
Let's
was-
do a
it was
whole
good
episode
having you.
without me, and I'll sit back with the angel, and we'll
You'll be in the-
contemplate
you'll,
what my contribution was, and we'll call it "It's a Wonderful Life."
and you'll be in the little chat section, writing all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
Just thought this is like the first time in ages every single co-host has shown up.
Yeah.
Well, Summer wasn't here.
Summer wasn't here and Kevin wasn't here.
Yeah.
That's a big show.
That's
A
what
lot
they're
of
going to call it
people's-
from now on. The Big Show.
The Big Show?
The big show. I like that.
I don't know if it's trademarked, I would imagine, but
Well, as long as we're, within fair use, we could call it the probably big show.
with Bob and Dave.
With Bob and Dave. It's the Bob and Dave Show.
I like the Bob and Dave show
I did too.
All right.
back in the day.
Never
all right.
like a 30-second show.
Yeah.
But the buildup was great.
I'll never forget making those.
I think we made 2 before you said, "Oh, this is really lame. Let's stop."
Yep.
Got a bunch of complaints. I thought, "Oh, we're getting complaints."
The
man.
best
Great.
part of that show was the stinger.
I still
Back in
have
the
that intro.
Oh God. I probably do on my YouTube channel. Somewhere.
All right. Anything else?
I'm good.
No. All right then. Well, me hearties, that'll wrap us up for this week. We will return next week, despite the hopes of many. It'd be good night from me, and it could be good night from them. Good night, everyone. Yarr.
Right.